Hi everyone, I've seen Gordon Ramsay. I've seen him in Dubai. He's quite a big guy as well. This is Chef Lee and welcome to my YouTube channel. Click on the link below if you want. It's entirely up to you. Drop us a subby. Get me on a wonderful 50. I'll throw a party and drink champagne and celebrate for a week. So I look forward to that. But I'm looking forward to today's dish. I'm looking forward to cooking it. I'm looking forward to eating it. And it's garlic prawns, alright? Eat seafood once a week if you can. Don't try to save the planet, as suggested out there. You know, the planet will save itself. Just follow this rhetoric instead. Look after the planet the best you can, alright? Grow your own fruit and veg. Recycle. Don't drive too many cars. Don't have too many children. It's pretty simple, alright? So, I had crab the other week. Now it's king prawns. Next week it might be just eggs. We'll just have to see how it goes on the money side of things, alright? So garlic jumbo prawns. You get great prawns in the Philippines. When I'm out there, they're really cheap. And I mean king prawns, you know, and they're dead cheap and I love them. But I just love them in garlic, but garlic's just, I just love garlic, alright? So let's delve into that one now. Rightio then. So in that pan there, it's just fish pie mix because I'm making Ruth. She's 8 years old. I'm making her fish pie. I make her a meal every other week, which I've been doing for quite a number of years. So I always do a really good fish pie. She likes fish pie. Got myself some beautiful prawns, the proper ones. I've kept the heads on, peeled them, took out the vein, scored them down the back for presentation, give them a wash and then arrange on a J-cloth. If you're working in a top restaurant, that's how you present it. If the chef was cooking the prawns, you'd give it to him just like that, okay? It's all about presentation, right? So beautiful king prawns. Like I say, fish pie for Ruth, so it's all come together today. I've got a plate of some lemon on. At the end, if you wanted to, you could just chuck in some peas or the herb of your choice. We're just going to keep it garlic prawns, okay? So the pan's just warming up. I'm just going to use a light olive oil. I've got some here. I'm just going to start them off in oil first, alright? Alright, so otherwise if you start them off in butter too early, you might end up burning the butter, alright? So let's just go in with the prawns. Just nice and gentle, there's no rush. Alright, so we can squeeze them all in. Okay, I've got some butter here. I've just been up to Booths, just dropped my son off at school. I've just been to Booths, I've just got some reduced Cheshire butter times a lean at the moment, so got those prioritised. Just turn up a little bit more again, just gauge your oil. So they're on. I'm just going to season them with some nice Maldon sea salt, a bit of black pepper. Just get them going, alright, and then all I just do is go in with the butter and the garlic just at the end, just so it just coats it, just infuses it. Okay, here's my garlic. So I've just done 2 cloves of garlic. You could do, I really love garlic, so just go with what you think's right. Don't do too much, it'll just get a bit bitter. But yeah, I love just crush it in a crusher. Probably one of my favourite things in the world is seafood and garlic, so it's a match made in heaven with a bit of butter, isn't it? Okay. Got my blood donation next week, so I always tend to start about a day and a half before, some decent food in me. So that's how we're going to be better with lockdown. Keep cooking, alright. So not going to take that long, alright. Going to get a nice pink colour. It is quite a lot of them in the Philippines, but like, I mean, jumbo prawns. I spoke about travelling around the Philippines, so I missed a few places out, like Patangas, when I went up north to Baguio. I also did mention when I was in Ibiza, Paris for a cruise show. I went for a cruise ship interview in Paris for one day. Visited Diana's memorial. I just walked around in like 3 or 4 hours. Got the plane back. The Farne Islands as well. You like birds? It's beautiful up there, birds. Scuba diving. Yeah, trying to think off the top of my head. So they're probably alright now, so flip them over. Nice, just taking on a nice colour, okay? Look at that. Alright. Just turn down a little bit. Simplicity is just the best. We're living in such a competitive world now, and everyone's competing with each other to a degree of it just doesn't make sense. Just get back to cooking, being basic and doing basic things. Right, so they're almost pretty much ready. I'm just going to season them again. They're looking great already. You can put a shallot in there, sliced shallot, but I add it at the end, right? So I'm just going to go with the butter now and the garlic. So garlic prawn, I want quite a bit of butter, so it's not the healthiest dish out there. But again, if you're just having like a couple of meals a day, right, then you know, why not treat yourself to a bit of butter here and there. And in with the garlic. Take your spoon. Alright. Make sure that garlic's all sort of in there cooking. You might need a bit more butter. I mean, I like them really buttery. At the end you could just put a splash of water in. It emulsifies together and gets a nice glaze. Oops, just turn the light off. Well, as good as ready now then. That garlic's just sort of cooking, just baste them like that. Give them a good toss over in the pan like that. Just look at them coming together now. Alright. That garlic's just sort of sauteing away. Alright, and that's pretty much done. Take that little bit of oil. Turn it off. Again now just throw a few peas in, or some broad beans, it's spring, some dill, chopped parsley, tarragon. The choice is yours, and they are ready for plating up. What I'll just do, I'll just move that, and just how you can just chuck them on wherever they fall, isn't it really? Wherever they fall. Okay. I'd like to see more stuff like this back on menus. You know, again, this is the seafood. I don't eat that much seafood. Had crab and the fish man last. See that colour now? Just sometimes if I want a cheaper option, I'll just have kippers or whitebait, sardines. If I was a millionaire, I don't think I'd be eating prawns every day, to be honest with you. Again, just gotta get that balance for the and there we have it. That's garlic prawns. They look pretty good to me. How's that? If you really want, just a bit of dill on the end. Okay. And then just get your wedge of lemon on. You squeeze that on as you're eating them. Some crusty bread or sourdough, just to mop up that juice. You know, just like I did that previous dish with the Cajun chicken. Again, you could just bring a bit of Cajun on there. Alright, some fennel seeds, some shaved fennel at the end, and you know, it doesn't really come much better than that. Seafood, absolutely love it. Wedge of lemon, garlic butter, nice colour coming through all those prawns. Keep the heads on, that's what the flavour is. And Happy days, okay? Happy days. I really enjoyed that. I masked it all with some bread. It was delicious. Garlic prawns. I don't see them on menus these days. They used to be a long time ago, but again, I can understand shrimps can be hard to get hold of. Good size, you know, jumbo shrimps. But dishes like that, I just sort of forgotten. Like I said, a picture perfect on Instagram. Some things can be sort of overdone. Perfect faces, perfect outfits, you know. Some just rustic food like that is the way forward and looks delicious on the plate. And we only really probably eat seafood once a week. I'm not saying I stick to that every single week. Sometimes, it could be 2, or sometimes it could be none. I could go vegetarian for 2 weeks. I have loads of eggs. It just depends. But if we go with a 3 rule, all right, I'd like to know what you think about this in the comments below. So put your spin on it. If you balance everything on the three rules, so let's say 3 at the maximum. So I'm talking about the maximum 3. Just as I think with children, living in a world now of overpopulated world, and I think a good rounded number, the maximum children should be having is 3. I think it should be government regulated as well. Alright, 4, 5, 6 is too many, and it's often expensive, and it's a drain on our resources. So I think I'm fair with a rounded number 3. I think that's fair. And maybe adopt that in your lifestyle as well. So 3 exercises maximum per week. Eat meat maximum 3 times per week. I know some weeks you might go over that or under it, but try and model it on that. So maybe if you're smoking, have 3 cigarettes per week, have 3 glasses of wine per week, go to the pub and have a pint 3 times per week rather than every day. Meet your friends 3 times per week, socialising 3 times per week. You're not going to get it right every single week, but that's a really good average balance. That I think I'm pretty. So I don't always do that myself, but some weeks I drink a bottle of wine, or recently in lockdown I might have 2 bottles of wine a week, but circumstances are always different. So model yourself on that. All right, don't try to save the planet, as I said before. Try to just look after it as best you can. Recycling, don't buy too many cars, etc. Just basic stuff. All right. And I'm sure the planet will take care of itself. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, and pretty sure you enjoyed that garlic prawns, and maybe you want to also delve into that. If you're vegetarian, just swap the prawns with some aubergines or some veg. It's pretty straightforward. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.